I chose the scene when Romeo and Juliet met at the ball because that's when all really started and they fell in love. Also, the scene shows us two important themes of the play. One of them is fate, because if Romeo wouldn't have gone to the ball, then he wouldn't meet Juliet and they wouldn't fall in love. The other theme is love, because they fall in love quickly, regardless of everything. Thank you.
I chose this scene when Romeo kills Tybalt because of its importance in the play, because Tybalt's murder provokes the exile of Romeo, which is one of the main problems in the whole play, and also because the exile of Romeo is the reason why Juliet drinks the potion, which leads us to both principal characters' death. And I think in this scene, Shakespeare is trying to give us a lesson about how you can solve an old problem in a short time, because when Romeo tried to solve his problem with Tybalt, to Tybalt's eyes, Romeo changed his mind so fast, he thought he was lying, and for that he didn't believe him. Thanks.
I chose the scene where Juliet's parents tell Juliet about the marriage with Paris. Here we can see hate because they made a decision very quickly and without thinking it twice. They said that she has to marry Paris on Thursday even though she refused to do so. I chose this important scene because if the Capulets wouldn't make Juliet marry Paris, Juliet wouldn't drink the potion and Romeo wouldn't think Juliet was dead. So Romeo and Juliet wouldn't kill themselves and the story wouldn't end the way it did. Thank you.
I chose scene 3, Act 4 in Juliet's bedroom because I think that is a very important scene in the play. In this scene, Juliet decides to take the potion that is going to fake her death, and the only one who knows is Friar Lawrence. I think that is important because Juliet takes a huge and drastic decision that is going to make her whole family think that she's dead just to be with Romeo. This is also a very risky scene because Juliet doesn't know if she's going to die and if the potion is going to work. This is dramatic irony since we are the only ones who know what is really going on and that this causes the death of Romeo and Juliet. Thanks.
I chose Act 4, Scene 5, Juliet's bedroom, with Juliet lying on the bed, because in this scene, the Capulets find Juliet dead, or at least they think that. And here's when the whole plan with Friar Lawrence to escape with Romeo to Mantua begins. Everyone thinks she's dead, so the wedding is obviously not going to start. It's not going to happen. So we could say that in this scene, Shakespeare is really ironic. Why? Because we see this huge dramatical irony where everyone thinks Juliet is dead, but she's not. We as readers know that she is not. And we see also a situational irony because they are going to transform the wedding into a funeral, which is a thing that doesn't happen very often, so it's ironic.
I chose Scene 2, Act 5, where Friar Lawrence found out that Friar John didn't deliver the letter to Romeo, in which he explains his plan, because he was put into isolation because he was visiting the sick, so people feared he was contagious, so he couldn't get to Mantua. This scene is important because if Romeo had read the letter on time, he wouldn't have come back to Verona to kill himself, and he would have run away with Juliet, and Friar Lawrence's plan will end up well. But their fate was always the same. They will never be together no matter how hard they try. The hate of their families cursed them to death. Thank you.